According to Miss Trainer, Kai Lang disappeared somewhere in this region, and the only thing here, according to Edie, is Sanctuary, a safe harbor for refugees on Horizon. Might remember Horizon from Mass Effect 2, where they caught the brunt of a collector attack, and we kind of interrupted that, and were at least able to save some colonists. It's also where we met up with Ashley, although she was on some super secret alliance thing and couldn't come with us. Go figure. She wasn't going to work with Cerberus anyway. Don't blame her. Especially not now, right?
What do we know?
Edie, the Sanctuary facility was devoted to aiding refugees from Reaper-controlled systems. The facility went offline recently, and no communications have come or gone since. It is unclear why Kai Lang or Cerberus would be interested in Sanctuary.
We don't leave until we're one step closer to Cerberus.
Ma'am, I'm picking up a signal from the facility. It's weak, but I'll try to boost it.
This is Oriana. Stay away from Sanctuary. It's not what it seems. Please, you must listen to me. They're using...
Oriana? That's Miranda's sister. If she's here, Miranda can't be far away.
That's our link to Cerberus.
Approaching the LZ.
This must be what Miranda was talking about.
Seeing some damage, Commander, but no activity.
Well, we can see why it went
Cerberus
offline.
does not get the jump on us this time. Stay sharp, people.
A lot of damage, Commander.
Yeah, but who was fighting? Everyone hear that?
Yes, radio's offline. Something's jamming our signals.
Explains no comms leaving the facility.
Something big went down here. Okay, well, we have Reapers here.
A harvester!
I saw it!
And that's a Cerberus shuttle.
Phantoms!
Keep them at a distance.
Alright, so it's not just Kai Lang here. Cerberus has some vested interest in this place. What was that? I think we still have an assassin up there. There's somebody. Snipers.
Got it!
I don't think it's possible to charge up there and punch that nemesis in the face. There we go. Nice.
Looks like they were evacuating.
And looks like the Reapers were hunting them down.
About time they started killing each other.
Yeah, right? The Reapers have been, very conveniently leaving Cerberus alone. Working together, for that matter.
Welcome to Sanctuary.
There's an ugly truth to this particular mission that, it just shows how far madness can go. Left
What
unchecked.
happened here?
Don't know. Come on.
Cerberus came from that tower.
Then that's where we're headed.
To our sorting staff,
Right, that's a lot of Cerberus leaving this place.
returned inside the compound.
Now, even though they're rotten, they're not really known to run from a fight all that often. They're mostly prone to starting them, especially when it involves other people, so... if they're leaving this place, it must be because, there's nothing but Reapers left here, or something. Like I say, I don't see any staff, and I don't see any refugees.
It is done.
For fast registration, please follow the instructions.
Footage from security cameras. A place to organize the new arrivals.
Come on. Let's keep looking.
That's a lot of people showing up here.
finish off the remaining hours on my contract and move from staff housing into Sanctuary itself. I feel a little guilty that I'm getting an upgrade from standard accommodations, but that's the deal. Do your time at the front desk, get the perks.
For your security, no communication devices are allowed within Sanctuary.
85% of children sent to integration. 60% of adults civilian processing. Integration? That's another word that rings a bell.
The number of refugees has doubled in the last 2 weeks. I heard that people are just abandoning shuttles outside the main gate. They just don't have anywhere to go. We'll need to start setting up temporary shelters out there until they can be processed.
For your safety, communication devices are strictly forbidden.
Wow, flee civilization with nobody able to track you or keep up with you. Basically, once everything's thrown into turmoil.
Scanner software has been adjusted. No way it could penetrate the central scrambler, but we can't chance a signal leaving the planet. Report file.
Can't chance a signal leaving the planet?
Incident report 2139.
Okay, so on the surface, you could say that's so that, you know, the Reapers and no one else know of this place. Because the Reapers decide to come here in force. Obviously, there's no way you can defend against that, right? Right, these are Alliance shuttles here.
Got a fragment of something here.
I can't call right now, but I'll send this as soon as I can. My little girl got sick. That's why I left. I love you, but I have to take care of her. The clinics were closing their doors to refugees. I couldn't borrow credits from you. I don't know where I learned about Sanctuary. Around, I guess. Seemed perfect. Somewhere to hide, you know? Just till she got better. I can see the place out the window. It's huge. They already have people waiting for us.
Got another one.
We land in a few minutes. You should see this place, Dad. It's amazing. Look, I'll record a bunch of stuff and send it to you. They warned us about no comms until we're through processing. What'd I tell you? Top-notch security. Can't wait till you get here.
Communication devices will not function.
Something tells me nobody ever heard from that person again.
Got something, Commander.
Casualties, both sides.
For your security, no communication devices are allowed within Sanctuary.
Cerberus!
Taking casualties.
Man, piss off with those grenades.
An observation deck. It's a dead end.
We need an exit. Keep looking.
New arrivals are encouraged to aid those having trouble with registration.
Yeah, that word integration. We went to a Cerberus lab on one of those N7 missions where they were turning the recruits into, well, essentially husks.
What's that? That's Miranda.
This is Miranda Lawson. If you've managed to get this far, you must be desperate or stupid. Listen to me. This is not a refugee camp. This is a Cerberus facility run by my father, Henry Lawson. Turn back now. There is no help to be found here. All communication is being blocked from the central tower. Sanctuary is a lie. Stay away.
Okay, so we've got Cerberus, Reapers, and Miranda's crazy father. Any ideas how this all fits? A security panel. Shutting it down.
Strange. An unusual amount of technology for such a facility.
We have a back door in the facility. Let's move.
Ladder? Oh, okay, you first, they are. Excuse me.
That looks like Reaper technology. I'm sure of it. I don't know how, but Cerberus has found a way to use it.
I'm
The answer
sure
has to
they
be here
have.
somewhere. And Miranda's caught in the middle. Let's pick up the pace.
Miranda's father, with all of his genetics background and his ties with the elusive man, a huge Cerberus facility using ungodly amounts of Reaper tech, and a whole bunch of human civilians that all went in and none came out.
This looks more like a factory than a refugee camp.
You know, that might be the most astute observation you've made, Liara. Looks more like a factory.
Some kind of control center. No power.
Look around for a switch. Power switch. There.
Yes. This process is known to me. They do not kill what can be useful. I'm sorry, Commander.
I think I understand. They're being turned into husks.
Talk about war crimes. And they're committed. Turning our own people into husks for the Reapers. There is no logic for that. There is no excuse, explanation. When it dawns on you that the Reapers allowed Cerberus access to all of their stuff to lead to this right here, this has been repeated an untold number of times over millions and millions of years through each cycle.
Mindless husks doesn't make sense. There must be more to this. The slaughter of so many. For what?
The Reapers attacked because this place was a threat. We need to find out why.
That is one point, is that the Reapers were attacking Cerberus here finally, where Cerberus crossed the line. Probably to spank Cerberus, if nothing else. No real threat to the Reapers, per se.
Shutting down the power.
Just an opportunity to make more Reapers, honestly.
Reaper forces have made a mess of the facility.
I'm shutting down the power to the processing plant to lock them down. Should keep them out of the entrance as well.
Kai Lang. She won't know he's here.
Miranda Lawson has arrived sooner than expected. You want me to deal with her?
Only if she gets in your way. Stay focused on the research data. Find it and get out.
Yes, sir.
Damn it. Let's move.
You know, I wear a ponytail that goes probably more than halfway down my back. This dude, this Kai Lang dude, he just disrespects the game. Just say it. He totally disrespects the ponytail game. Alright. Oh wow, I did miss something. Look at that. I was just going to see if there was another entrance or something to follow through. Cool. I don't know what those do, but I'll take it. I'll always take free stuff. So leading desperate refugees here with bait.
Gotta be more where they came from.
Like a honey-baited fly trap. And then turning these people into husks.
Making small adjustments to increase processing efficiency. There is no shortage of subjects. I'm told there's a long line outside the main gate.
Nanites. There it is. Well, at least that confirms that. Nanotechnology. Little tiny subatomic little micro machines that band together and keep it. Good enough explanation to do, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. All I know is that we go through this crap right here. These scientists thinking it's somehow just a necessity exists. These husk creatures. No, they're people. That these bastards turned into mindless zombies. The only way a scientist could continue to do this is if the scientist puts himself above humanity, thinking that he's some godlike higher being because of some intelligence, lacking the very humanity that he claims to be part of in doing shit like this. If you think about it, they contradict themselves in everything. Scientists. I'm not saying science is bad. Understanding things and doing things and sure making stuff, but it's a line that's too easy to cross. You have to have perfect ethics and morals, and pretty much no one person has that, much less a group of people, especially one where you can't really keep out the ones with bad ethics and horrible morals, the monsters. Bastards like the scientist that's over this project. I don't care what he thinks is justified. If you're not willing to pay the price that everyone else has to pay for your experiments, then that's a bad experiment. Sorry. And I seriously doubt any of these scientists will step forward to be just another one of the husks. Well, see, they need to keep their minds in it, right? You can't let that happen to them because they're making all this happen, and that really is the point. They're making all this happen.
The pursuit of efficiency has revealed an important fact. The Reaper's use of dragon's teeth to create husks is ingenious. The Reaper nanites attach themselves to the adrenaline released and quickly move through the body to speed conversion to the final husk state.
This is what happens when you allow machines to think for you. You become slaves.
Dr. Nuri's legacy work with subject Paul Grayson provided a key element to our work here. Using the addictive drug red sand to break down the will was inspired, but proved unreliable for general application. We've proven that adrenaline and its cross-species equivalents is most effective and efficient.
Paul Grayson and legacy. Why does all that ring a bell? But I can't put my finger on it right now. I think that's a link with something.
Terminal's damaged. Hang on.
The Reapers wish this place to be shut down. Maybe we'll find answers.
It doesn't make sense. Thought Cerberus and the Reapers were getting along. What changed?
There it is.
Heading to the tower to disable the communications scrambler. I have to get word out. Some refugees are turned into husks. Some are indoctrinated and shipped to the elusive man. Whoever's left is used in experiments. The data indicates that my father is trying to figure out how Reaper indoctrination works.
Tricking refugees with food and shelter only to turn them into test subjects. And for what?
Your choices will become less appealing as the Reapers devour your galaxy.
Note that she mentioned shipping indoctrinated refugees to the elusive man. We can use that to find him.
Good catch. Come on. Miranda said she was headed to the tower.
Nice, Liara. Well, there's our lead. We need to go find the elusive man and punch him so hard that the last 3 generations in his line, all their faces explode at once. And Kai Lang, oh boy, I cannot wait to catch up with that little piece of crap. See those barrier generators. Nice shot. Just a kill zone through there, isn't it?
I'm on it.
I could run through there, but I'm gonna throw them around a little bit. Just because. Nice. Love for. Oh, what's this? There it is. That's my gun. I love that thing. Everybody's getting one of those. The fire rate on that thing, throw one of those power magnifiers on it, some cryo ammo, and just go to town.
We're very close. Understanding the indoctrination process is one thing. However, turning it to our advantage is proving to be quite another. This is assembly line science. The sheer brute force of numbers and repetition is doing the thinking for us. Effective, but discovery happens at a pace.
Heavy resistance outside the tower. If you're receiving this, I've got evidence you cannot ignore. Confirmation that my father is working for the elusive man.
Connection established.
I have your report on the process, Mr. Lawson. Cut to the chase. Can you do it?
Theoretically, control is possible, yes. The Reaper subjects we converted are responding, but it's difficult to maintain.
I thought that might be the case. Not to worry, Henry. With Sanctuary's help, we'll get it sorted.
If he can control Reaper minions, we have a potent weapon.
I'll play the rest of it.
We've done it. We've found a way to co-opt their control signal. As long as the Reaper troops remain in close proximity to our signal, we can maintain control indefinitely.
Excellent news. And how could we extrapolate this technique to apply to the Reapers themselves?
That's a much bigger challenge.
Now we know where the Reapers attacked Sanctuary.
They deduced Cerberus' plan. That bodes ill for the elusive man.
But it's good news for us. We finally have our link to Cerberus. Lowering the access ladder. Come on, let's move.
Wait, Shepard, there's more here.
Damn it. Hope she's ready for him.
I want to make a point that the only way this technology can work is if you're in close enough proximity to be indoctrinated. Because it's proximity to Reaper forces and Reaper tech and all that other crap that causes one to get these little nanites or whatever they call them. Whatever it is. Doesn't really matter how the indoctrination works, you know? Rather than controlling it and using it for your own purpose, it's an evil thing. You destroy it. I understand being able to turn the Reapers against each other, where, you know, if you could actually get two Reapers to fight each other and duke it out, well, that's less of us they'll be killing while they're doing it. Bottom line is you're still going to have remnants there somewhere, and to get rid of them, well, that's not the elusive man's thing anyway. He doesn't want to get rid of them, he wants to use them for all time, thinking that somehow he not only has the power to control something that's destroyed every living cycle, that thought just like he's thinking right now for the last millions and millions of years, right? But then he's going to be able to control them forever in the future without them ever returning. It's several insanities stacked upon each other. It's not just one. Pretty fair to each other. Apparently we have another barrier generator in there somewhere too. Disgusting. So just how long were the bugs making troops for the Reapers on that Krogan planet or whatever, you know, where we met Grunt?
Understood.
Okay, what the hell killed Javik again? Really? It's one dude, huh? So basically, the Reapers were using Cerberus to clean up any people that escaped their net. They'd go down to reap a planet, and if anyone got off with their shuttles, then the Reapers have splinter human groups working for them, like Cerberus, to clean up everybody that they miss. Must be nice. That's an effective war machine, I guess. No wonder they've had success. See, we're not going to stand for it. I guess Shepard is essentially one of the few, if not the only one, who is impervious to indoctrination. I mean, the Reapers have gone so far, they know us by name. There's no other organic being anywhere in the galaxy that the Reapers know by name and address personally, with some measure of fear and respect, I think. If machines are capable of that, Shepard has instilled that in them.
We have underestimated the strength of the Reaper signal. They are here. The Reapers somehow know what we've learned about them. They have a weakness. I'm compiling our research data to archive before it's too late. Cerberus sent troops to defend the facility against the Reapers.
How do they know about it? Well, Cerberus is linked to the Reapers. They're indoctrinated.
What's happening? Oh my god!
Exit! Right here! Exit! Right here!
This'll get us closer to the tower.
Yeah, this place is absolutely huge. Nuke this place from orbit. That's what I say. Go on, let's get going. Yeah, simply saying that Cerberus has crossed the line here, that's not enough. They did that way back when. We're just starting to see one example of what they've been doing pretty much all along. This is what we caught them doing in Mass Effect 1 on all those random planets when we were chasing after Admiral Kahoku and stuff like that. This is what they were doing behind the scenes in Mass Effect 2. And Shepard could probably say, well, you know, it did bring me back from the dead. Well, I mean, there is that. And the only saving grace there was that the elusive man, not knowing everything, not being able to foresee every future, keeping us intact. I don't know if he'd have been able to control us with this Reaper tech. If he had the Reaper technology at his disposal then that he has now, after millions and millions and millions of humans have been sacrificed and experimenting, then things may have been a little different on the table there in Mass Effect 2 when Shepard was getting resurrected. But as it was no mind control chip put in, and we can in part thank Miranda Lawson for it. And thankfully she wasn't indoctrinated. People use that as evidence to say, well, the elusive man wasn't indoctrinated then either, but I disagree. I don't know the extent of his indoctrination at the time, but the seed of this type of thinking was planted, and the only reason he probably didn't act on it fully back then is that the Reapers weren't quite ready to show up. They were still traveling through dark space because we had hindered their plans on the Citadel.
A doorway. Let's move!
But he had to have had this in the back of his mind, and what he was selling us was that we were looking for the means to beat the Reapers. Right? First stop the Collectors, and true enough, that was the present threat. And we did use them as a tool. Cerberus resources, an upgraded ship and stuff like that. The ability to get in there and disrupt the Collectors' plans in their attempt to make a human Reaper. And you remember Leviathan said that at each cycle, the Reapers, they take the best of what they've harvested, essentially, and they make another Reaper type of thing. And so however many Reapers there are, apparently that's how many cycles there has been or something. And they were going to make the next one looking like a human. Human design. Humanoid features. And that says something about how they respect humanity in this cycle. It's supposed to be the apex of evolution, is what they copy and mimic.
Shepard.
The Commander Shepard. Excellent timing.
Put the gun down.
No. Oriana tried to shoot me. Miranda's poisonous influence, no doubt.
I'm sorry she missed. Where's Kai Lang?
I don't know. Gone. He took my research and left us here to die.
Miranda, can you hear me?
That's close enough. Both of you. Kai Lang didn't finish the job, but I will.
This ends here.
On the contrary, now that the Reapers are taken care of, we have a way out.
Let her go. Shepard, don't let him take her.
No, I won't.
Shepard, please. You try to leave with her, you die. Let her go and maybe you walk.
I've done nothing to you.
This isn't about you and me. Let her go and walk away. I won't say it again.
All right. Take her. But I want out alive. Deal?
I'm not the one you have to worry about.
No deal.
Asshole.
Did he hurt you? Are you alright? It's okay, Ori. You're safe now.
I'm fine. I want to get out of here.
We will. Give me a minute, okay? Commander Shepard. Fancy meeting you here.
We caught a break. You alright?
I'll be fine. Really. I don't know how you managed it, but I'm grateful you're here.
How did you do all this?
Finding my father didn't take long once I confirmed he worked for the Elusive Man. Just had to follow the lies. Once I saw what this place really was, I couldn't just walk away.
Of course.
Things got really complicated when Reapers showed up. And Kai Lang.
You survived. Not many people could do that.
When you mentioned he was involved, I took a few precautions. Probably saved my life.
Miranda, this whole thing was a huge risk. You should have told me.
You have a war to win, Shepard. This was my fight. It's been a long time coming.
You did it. It's over.
Yes. I just wish my sister didn't have to see all this.
About your father.
I'm glad he's gone, Shepard. I'm sorry if that sounds cold.
No. I understand.
It's finally over. For both of us. We can stop running.
Yes, you can. What's our status? Any intel we can use from this place?
Research data is gone, but some basic facility information is still intact. Shuttle arrivals and departures, Cerberus included. No direct links, but it's a start.
Grab anything you can off the computer. We'll take it back to be analyzed.
I can do better than that.
What?
Before Kai Lang took off, I planted a tracer on him. If you act fast, you'll track him right to the Elusive Man.
My girl.
Tracer. Sounds like you thought of everything.
Not quite, but Nobody's perfect.
Thanks, Miranda. This is exactly what we need.
Thought you might need some good news.
Damn right. What's next for you two?
Get her someplace safe. Get this scratch cleaned up.
Okay. I gotta follow all this up.
I'll be in touch, Shepard. Soon.
I hope so.
Come on, Ori. We've had enough of Father's hospitality.
Let's make sure everyone knows about this place.
Communication scrambler disabled.
Listen to me. This is not a refugee camp.
Knowing Miranda, she'll be back in the fight
Time
soon.
to
Though.
pick up at the tower.
Roger that.
I've had enough of this place.
I wasn't in favor of your diversion to Sanctuary, Commander. Too many unknowns. But I was wrong. The Cerberus lab you raided hinted at something big, but we never expected this. All those refugees, all that slaughter, just to study indoctrination.
Sanctuary did need to be shut down, sir. What they learned about the Reapers wasn't worth all those lives.
It's useful intel, Commander, but you're right. The cost was too high. Do we have a location on the elusive man?
Yes, we had a tracer on Kai Lang when he reported back.
Good, that gives us a fighting chance to take Cerberus out of this war.
Agreed. We need to end Cerberus and focus on the Reapers.
My thoughts exactly. Hack it out.
Nice. They're not expecting this. Go kick him right in the daddy bags, as Ken the engineer might say. Ken and Gabby? Absolutely.
What kind of soldier looks at a camp that turns people into husks and goes, yeah, I want to help with that?
The same guy that let Cerberus stick Reaper tech into his skull. Those bastards aren't human anymore. Commander, it seems Tally's taking what happened on Horizon hard. She's in the lounge if you want to check on her. The Alliance has issued warnings about Sanctuary. Cerberus bastards. Horizon was my home. Just tell me you're going to take Cerberus down.
Cerberus is already dead. They just don't know it yet. And when their base is nothing but a smoking crater, remember that you're the one who helped us find them.
Thanks.
Something happened to a Cal Rieger.
Looks familiar.
I've been studying this ship, its crew. There was a Normandy before this one. You died in an attack.
Something like that.
But then you were resurrected to fight the Reapers.
Maybe you and I have a thing or two in common.
But you have something else. The reasons you fight are still alive. The friendships of the people around you. And more. You and the Asari are joined?
You could say that.
I'm not. Your pheromones are. Is this why you wish to continue living? For their affection?
Well, yeah, you gotta have something to fight for, but now, I just want to kill all the enemy, honestly. Or else none of it matters anyway.
I care about them, but I know that they could die on any given day. The only thing I know for certain is that everyone dies if we don't win this war.
Better to keep the world at a distance.
Which you seem to do quite well, Javik. What's in here?
It is called the Echo Shard. Passed from soldier to soldier. Prothean to Prothean. Each adds their memories to it.
Like a beacon. How far back does it go?
To a time before the Reapers. It is all that is left of my people.
And you don't want to remember that?
Imagine if everyone you knew was dead. You could not remember their faces, or the color of the sky above your home. The memories were gone. But so was the pain. Would you want to remember that, Commander? Even if it meant watching everyone die again?
Reopening old wounds, especially big ones, isn't gonna help.
Perhaps you are right. There were others. Soldiers who served under me, like your crew.
What happened to them?
They are dead. Where I left them.
We have a saying. Let all ghosts rest.
Then there is some wisdom in this cycle.
If you can live by it.
Well, must suck to be the last of a species that essentially failed in their last cycle.
Shepard, never a dull moment when the Normandy's on tour, is there?
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
Hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both.
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me. Everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If all life in the galaxy vanishes because we hesitate, what choice do we have?
This is going to be a rough war.
Yeah, if two bad decisions are already made for you, you take the least bad of the two bad decisions. That's all you can do. Well, that's all you can do.
Shepard! Want a drink? I'm toasting Miranda, I think.
How are you getting drunk?
Very carefully. Taurian brandy, triple filtered, then introduced into the suit through an emergency induction port.
That's a straw, Tali.
Emergency induction port. It's actually getting a little harder to get it into the slot. I think that means it's working. She was so rude. What did Jack call her? Cerberus cheerleader? With her perfect genes and that attitude and still, she got it done. She stopped her father.
I didn't realize this would be so hard on you.
I didn't like her. Keela, she was such a bitch. But I respected her. Sometimes that's better than liking. She did whatever it took to stop her father. She never gave in to him, never changed herself to please him.
Ah.
Don't me. You sound like a Vorcha.
Seeing a bit of yourself in Miranda fighting her father?
I spent my life trying to live up to him. Then making up for his mistakes. Doing what he'd have wanted.
It's never that easy.
When do we get to stop reacting to our parents and start living for ourselves?
The answer to that one's at the bottom of that glass.
I might need help with the induction straw. Port. You know.
Here's to Miranda.
Nice job. You genetically perfect Cerberus cheerleader Boschtet. Kill us alive.
Just one of those Mass Effect moments right there. Alright, well, next step could essentially be to go to the Cerberus base, go finally confront the Elusive Man. But I think we're going to go do the Citadel DLC, something I've never personally experienced. Ought to be interesting. I've heard it's really good. It's just a bunch of cheese to say goodbye to the Mass Effect fans, and gotta love that, so we'll get into that for the next few videos. Thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, click that button up top. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.